The lights inside the 90-Day Fiance studio glowed soft pink, casting a flattering shimmer across the set, a color that somehow always reminded Darcey of rose quartz, of healing, of renewal, of love she still hoped for even when it felt impossible. As she smoothed down her glitter-dusted dress and checked her reflection one last time, she whispered to herself, "Deep breaths. Darcey, you're a boss. You're a queen. You've got this." Across the room, standing tall, silent, and unreadable, was Georgi. He wore one of his fitted dark suits, hair slicked back, beard freshly shaped, looking like a man who knew he was walking toward a storm but chose to step into it anyway. It had been months since they'd faced each other on camera, months since the arguments, the heartbreak, the proposals, the breakups, and the confusing almost reconciliations had left them both exhausted. Yet here they were again. The producers called it a relationship reset journey. Darcey privately called it fate giving them one last chance. Georgi called it, well, he hadn't said much yet. As they both took their places on the couch across from Sean Robinson, the silence hummed like electricity. Fans watching at home would later say they could feel the tension, that it was almost cinematic, almost too perfectly messy. But that was the magic of Darcey and Georgi. They were chaos wrapped in chemistry, heartbreak dressed like a fairy tale, and hope that never fully died no matter how many times they tried to bury it. Act 1, the first step back. Darcey, Georgi, Sean began, her voice calm and warm. Everyone has been wondering, why did you agree to do this journey together? Darcey blinked, her lashes fluttering like delicate feathers. Well, she said softly, I believe in love. I believe in us, even if it's been hard. I want closure or clarity, or maybe even a miracle. Georgi finally spoke, his accent deeper, slower. I didn't want to come here at first, he admitted. I was tired, hurt, but I also knew we never really finished. Not in the heart. His words hit Darcey like a warm shock. She turned toward him, her eyes already glassy. So you do still care? He didn't answer right away, but when he did, it was simple and raw. I never stopped. The studio fell silent. Even Sean paused, giving the moment its weight. What stopped you two from being together before? Sean asked. Darcey looked down at her hands. Georgi looked straight ahead. Darcey finally sighed. Trust, miscommunication, timing, and maybe, she hesitated, maybe we both needed to grow. Separately. Georgi nodded. I wasn't ready. I didn't show love the way she needed, and I didn't listen to what he needed. Darcey added quietly. It was the first time they'd ever admitted fault at the same time. For a moment, the old patterns, blame, defensiveness, crying, snapping, seemed suspended, as if they were rewriting the script of their entire relationship. Act 2, the journey begins. The producers arranged a week-long retreat in Sedona, a place known for its energy vortexes, healing crystals, and dramatic red desert landscapes. It was the perfect setting for Darcey, who declared on the ride there, Sedona is spiritual, it's transformative. Maybe this is the place where we heal our hearts. Georgi, maybe this is the universe telling us something. Georgi only smirked. If universe wants us back together, it will have to work hard. Their first activity was a guided meditation in a sandstone cave overlooking the valley. Darcey, ever the romantic, closed her eyes and visualized their future wedding, her dream dress, the twin flames aligning again. Georgi, meanwhile, tried to focus on breathing while ignoring the overwhelming scent of Darcey's perfume which, annoyingly, he still loved. Afterward, the therapist asked them to share the first moment they ever fell for each other. Darcey went first. It was the night we met, she said, eyes softening. You kissed my hand. No man had ever done that. I thought, this is it. This is my forever. Georgi looked surprised. I didn't know that, he said. She laughed lightly. You never asked. Then it was his turn. For me, it was when you cooked me dinner at your house, he said slowly. You were nervous. You kept asking if I liked it. I liked that you cared so much. You gave me more love than anyone ever did. The confession stunned her. You never told me that either. He shrugged. Sometimes I don't know how to say things. Darcey's hand inched toward his. He noticed. He hesitated. Then he placed his hand over hers. Not to claim her. Not to spark drama. Just to connect. The cameras zoomed in. Fans would replay this clip 100 times. Act 3, the triggers return but old wounds have sharp edges. On the fourth day, during the truth workshop, the therapist asked them what hurt them most in the past. Darcey didn't hold back. When you wouldn't communicate. When you shut me out. When I felt like I wasn't enough. Georgi stiffened. And when you accused me. When every argument became big drama. When I felt attacked. She rolled her eyes. Well, maybe if you didn't act suspicious, and maybe if you trusted me, and maybe if you gave me a reason to trust you, and just like that. The air cracked open. The therapist intervened. Stop. Look at each other. They did. Under the anger, what's the feeling? She asked. Darcey swallowed. Fear. She whispered. Fear of losing him. Fear of being insecure. Not loved enough. Georgie's voice softened. I was afraid too. Afraid I wasn't good enough for her. Afraid she'd leave first. That vulnerable truth disarmed them both. They breathed. They calmed. And slowly, very slowly, they began to listen rather than react. Act 4, a glimpse of the future on their last night in Sedona. They sat under the stars. The cameras kept a respectful distance. The night was warm. The sky glittered like 1,000 diamonds. Darcey wrapped herself in a shawl, trembling slightly. Georgi noticed and draped his jacket over her shoulders. You didn't have to, she whispered. I wanted to, he replied. She looked up at him. Do you think we're really trying again? Or just reliving old memories? He thought for a long moment. Darcey, I don't know what the future is, but I know I want peace with you. Real peace, whether it means love or closure. Her heart twisted. I want love, she admitted, but I also want peace.